What's going on, everybody? I'm not even in this. I've been sitting here messing with stuff. News is starting to pile in. Enrique will start. Natasha Howard will start. We're still waiting on starting lineup for Washington and Dallas. We just got New York starting lineup. Laney's out. Sloot's out. So it's the starters from last game. Same starters for the Sparks as last game. We're just waiting on Dallas and Washington. My guess, I don't know if they're going to start Sheldon, if Dallas will. If they do, Monique will have to come off the bench. They did. Wow, just got it. Monique Billings coming off the bench. Starters for Dallas, Uzan, Sheldon, Enrique, Howard, and Big T. So now we're just waiting on Washington starters. Obviously, we got the news that Misha Hines Allen is available to play with a groin injury. I'm not expecting to see her very much. Even if she starts, I don't think she will. I think they'll just start Ingsler. We already know that Aaliyah Edwards is out, but let me burn through these. Actually, we probably don't even really need to go through these. Let's wait and see how long it takes Washington to give a lineup, and then we can kind of go from there. But it's really all we're waiting on. I mean, we got everything else. Obviously, with Natasha Howard starting, like, she looks fantastic at her price. I mean, she looks insane. 7,500. A game that she wasn't even supposed to play. She was doubtful for. She played 20 minutes in it. Well north of a fantasy point per minute player. There's plenty of shots to go around. 28 fantasy points in 20 minutes against a team that, I mean, she's going to go up against Emily Ingsler or Misha Hines Allen, one or the two. She can dominate that matchup. So I love her. We'll answer some questions. Let's see. AT got you. Yep, she busted hard. Asia took her to the woodshed. She worked her. You could tell AT was checked. Before halftime, she was checked out of it. Currently, like a dude, different lines on FanDuel. Cunningham, Cook, Sabrina, Jones, Talbot, Ingsler. I love it. I don't think, like, there's so many value plays like on each side. It is crazy. Like, the winning lineup is going to be like 240 today. It's going to be ridiculous. Unless we just get some just wild slate, which wouldn't surprise me. But, like, it's going to be crazy just because there's, I mean, I can go through here. Like, let's just scroll down here. We'll say sub 5K. SWK, typically a decent value play. I probably have next to no interest in her today at her price. I'm not playing Kalani Brown. Would never play Clarendon, even if she was free. JC Sheldon looks insane at 4,100. She's starting. Sutton's out. Never playing Nurse. Ingsler, arguably the best play on the slate. In my opinion, she's an insta-lock. Talbot looks great. Melbourne, typically a play we can play, but not today. Not with all the other value. Not playing Zandalasini, not playing Birch. Burrell is fine. She should play like mid to high teens minutes. She can shoot it, and she will get some peripheral stats. Not playing Afufa. Dojkic is going to play minutes off the bench. She saw 25 minutes last game. She's 3,300. Really like her as a cheap option. Not playing Lou, not playing Burke, Suarez. You can play the Cookie Monster. Don't mind her. Nobody else down here, but there's 10 value plays, and that's not even talking about right over 5K. You got Fibich, who looks amazing. I'm underweight, and I do not feel comfortable with it. She's 5,100. She played 25 minutes last game, shot 1 of 7, and put up 25 fantasy points. She put up a fantasy point per minute and shot 1 of 7. I mean, there is plenty of upside left on that bone. Uru, horrible game last time out. Massive foul trouble the entire way. I don't mind her. She's going to be extremely low owned with all the clear value below her. Let's see here. The others: Cook, Copper, Enrique, Talbot, Ingsler, Allen, Howard. Love that. Love that. If anybody sees Washington starters, let me know. I have notifications on, but I haven't seen anything yet. Sometimes FanDuel can help you out. Like they get the starting lineups early. Not today. They have Aaliyah Edwards as a projected starter. So don't look at FanDuel. It's wrong. Aaliyah Edwards is indeed out. She's not starting. She's not playing. Let's see. Can you rank these value plays? Fibich, Talbot, Sheldon, Ingsler. Ingsler, Sheldon, Fibich, Talbot. Ingsler is like, she's the nuts. In my opinion, I mean, I don't expect Misha Hines-Allen to play meaningful minutes at all. I mean, she typically plays like 15 to 18. She's got a groin injury. She was very limited in practice yesterday. I don't think she plays 12 minutes. I think she's really going to dress and just give each of the two bigs that they have. They only have the two that are starting. Just like a breather, like a 1 or 2 minute break. Big Mama Steph, she's gonna get her cardio in today. Liberty have 8 active, probably. Let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, they have 8. Burke will play 8 to 10 minutes. She's not needed on a slate like this. There's just much better value. Same with Davis, Markeisha. Just not interested in either of them. Dochkic at 3,300. I mean, she's the bench play that you would consider. She can shoot it. She's a good 3-point shooter. She'll come in and get some peripheral stats. On these value plays, you're looking for players that are going to get peripheral stats. That's why I'm so high on Emily Ingsler. Like, if you look at what she's done, she had to play extra last time out when Leah Edwards and Misha Hines-Allen got hurt. She played 17 minutes against Indiana, put up 19 fantasy points, 7 points, 4 boards, 2 assists, 1 block, 1 steal. She does everything. So you're not tied to, oh, well, she shot 1 of 7 and scored me 4 fantasy points. That's why she's my favorite value on the slate. She's my favorite play overall on the slate. Let's see here. Thoughts on Dolson, 5.5 rebounds. Looks pretty good. I didn't see that one, or I probably would have played it over her points, but I like both. Hopefully she gets 20 or 30% then. If Ingsler's under 50%, like, the field's wrong. Like, that's just bad. I'm expecting her to play like mid-20s minutes at least, maybe even more. Like, I have her projected for where's she at? I just saw her. Oh, might help if I got on the right side. Let's see. I have Emily Ingsler projected for 25, and it would not shock me if she plays more than that. Like, I'm going to be extremely bullish on her. I have her in every lineup in the 20 max. I have 100% Emily Ingsler. So if she bombs, all my teams bomb. 6,500 under utility with my current lineup. Going to leave quite a bit of salary. I think with all the value, I think it's perfectly fine to leave salary on the table. 6,500 and under. It's pretty rough. Like, I might rebuild, maybe play another punt and just spend up. Uzin, and like, I haven't even talked about this. Like, with Sutton out, I'm expecting Rebecca Allen and Sophie Cunningham to get a couple extra minutes, but they're not the best fantasy point per minute players. And if you can pay down for one of these value plays, like a JC Sheldon, who's going to play high 20s minutes with the potential to play mid 30s minutes. She's not a great fantasy point per minute player, but she's a good defender, and she's going to get the peripheral stats. They are starting Maisha Hines Allen. That is kind of surprising to me. I'm still on Inkster. I would probably rebuild that though. And if you don't want to, if you like your line that much, I would probably go Sophie over Uzin. Thoughts on Sabrina and Stewie today? Love both. Like there's some people are concerned like because they play a back to back, they're playing tomorrow. That they may, if they get up, they may rest. Like Stewie can't rest. Like they don't have any bigs on the bench. One of Stewie or JJ is going to have to play. So people are worried that since they're playing a back to back, well, they're playing the Sparks today and the Dream tomorrow, two of the worst teams in the league, and then they're off Monday, and then they have the Commissioner's Cup Tuesday, and then they're off Wednesday. So I love the big three for New York. They're going to dominate the usage in the game today, and it's a great matchup. Stewie 5K guard or Sabrina 6,500 utility. Probably going to be Stewie 5K guard just because 6,500 utility is pretty gross. So you're pretty much – you can play Sheldon, leave 900. That's probably – you can play Burrell and leave 1,600. Dochkich is in play, or you can make some pivots off that, but I lean Stewie in the 5K play. Billings is coming off the bench. Yep. I took under her point prop, so I'm not mad about it. I do have her in some underdog drafts, though, so that's not ideal. Samuelson or Febich, it is close. Like, I actually kind of dig Carly today. It's hard to get to her, though. I mean, at her price, probably Carly if you have the extra funds. Like, she's safer. I mean, if Febich comes out and hits her threes, I mean, she can easily outscore, but safer option Samuelson for sure. Burrell, Dochkich, or Cook. I'm not the biggest Cookie Monster fan. I think people are going to chase because she's like free. I think she is the exact flat min. Yeah, she's the flat min. She just doesn't offer, like, if you look, she offers no peripheral upside. Yeah, she got 2 rebounds and 1 assist here. But when you look at these games, 16, 2-1, 13, 1, 15, 1-1, 14, 3-2. If she's not scoring in double figures, she may not 3x her salary. Whereas I know that when Dochkich is out there, she's going to get some peripheral stats. Anytime she gets extended, she's going to get peripheral stats, and she's around shooters that can convert assists. She'll play in a blowout too. Ray Burrell is going to get peripheral stats. When she gets extended, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. And she's a good shooter. Like, she's a shooter. So I probably would say Dochkich, but it's her, Burrell, and it's pretty close between the two of them. Mystic starters just come out. It is Van Loo, Atkins, Carly, MHA, and Dolson. So Inkster is coming off the bench. If you only had 2 lineups, how many would you have Natasha Howard in? 2. I love Nat today. She's starting. I don't think there's a limit on her. I have her projected for like 28 minutes, I think, and I may be low. I have her projected for 28 minutes, and she's the second best point per dollar play on the slate, right ahead of Emily Inkster, who is way ahead of everyone else. You're feeling Carly today? I don't mind it. Dallas is terrible, like defending the three especially. So I don't mind Carly. Just know that if she doesn't hit her threes, get the tilt juice ready. Let's see here. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck to everybody. Trying to get to 500 subs by July 16th. That'd be my birthday present. So if you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button too. I mean, that's awesome too. Let's see here. Courtney Williams against Phoenix. Samuelson, Seawill, or Arike. Arike Dochkic for me. I think Arike can match what both of them are going to do if she has an Arike game, and Dochkic is going to get like good minutes off the bench. She's going to play high teens minutes no matter what. So I lean the value play with the spend up. Yeah, I think they're going to play her. I mean, Lexi's out. I think Burrell sees at least like 12 to 15 minutes with the potential to play more if she plays well. Stewie over JJ. Let me look. I mentioned I would probably have in the Discord. I mentioned I would probably have more Stewie than JJ. I do, but that's just the degenerate in me. Like I feel like Stewie's going to be lower owned, so I'm trying to get the leverage spot there. I like Stewie. She's going to pop one of these slates. JJ, but like look what JJ's done. Like it's hard to go against what JJ's done the past 5 games. The peripherals have been insane for her. I mean, 5, 3, 1, 7, 8 assists over the last 5. She's getting the rebounds. She's super efficient scoring. I mean, you can't go wrong with either of them, honestly. Like, I don't want to choose. If you're going to make me choose, I'm going to side with Stewie. I think her upside is higher, but I love both. Yep. Still love Inkster coming off the bench. If Misha Hines Allen plays 25 minutes, like Inkster is still 3,800, 3,700 maybe, one of the two. She's still going to play at least 20 minutes because Big Mama Steph is going to max out at about 30 to 32. So she's going to pick up those minutes, and then she's going to pick up every minute that Misha Hines Allen can't play. So I still love Inkster. I'm praying, please God, I have had such bad variance for like a week. Please let everyone get off Emily Inkster and just let her absolutely nuke. That's all I ask for today before I go play in a night golf tournament tonight. And maybe I'll win that. All right, I'll pray for an Emily Inkster nuke and to win the golf tournament. Sabrina Inkster or Nat Samuelson, man, I would figure out a way to play Inkster and Nat together. That's just me. If you're going to make me choose, I'm choosing Sabrina and Inkster. Inkster is the best play on the slate, in my opinion. But Nat's pretty close behind her. I mean, she's been amazing in the 2 games that she's played this season. She does it all. Like, she's a perfect pair with Arike until Satu comes back. Dolson or Airy in utility. I lean Dolson. Just like upside alone. Like Airy, to me, the matchup is solid, but she hasn't shown like the true like pop potential where Dolson's going to have to play big minutes. Like Dolson's going to match her minutes, and she's going to have more upside to maybe play even more if Misha Hines Allen aggravates her injury and can't go. Like you look at these, like the ceiling for Aries probably 30, whereas like I think Dolson could push. I mean, she's gotten over 30 multiple times. I think she could push for mid 30s. Like I'm underweight on Dolson, and I don't like it because I love the spot for her. So I lean Dolson there. Thoughts on BG? She's fine. I think she's going to be pretty low owned. I just like so many other plays around her. Like forward is such a battleground. Like Nat Howard, I'm playing over. Both the New York bigs, I'm playing over. Fee, who like no one is talking about, paying up for Fee when salary is just like people are burning money. Fee could absolutely nuke this slate, and it wouldn't shock me. She could play 40 minutes because it's the most competitive game on the slate. But yeah, I'm not as high on BG. I think she'll come in about 15 to 20%, and I'll be underway to that. Inescu over three threes. Yeah, I mean, she's been shooting like 12 of them a game. I would think she'd get over three threes. I mean, last two games she shot 25 3-pointers. They're just letting her sling it. So yeah, I like the odds on that. Uzun or Samuelson, man, it's tough in that range. I probably lean Uzun just because like she has the peripheral upside and she's been scoring decently of late, but it's really a coin flip. Like I don't really have a hedge on either of them. Talbot, Inksler, or Sheldon utility Inksler. For me, if you don't want to play Inksler because she's not starting, I would play Sheldon. Sheldon to me, like I feel like Talbot's last two games are her absolute ceiling games. Like if you look at them, she's getting extra playing time because Lee Yuru is getting in foul. Like she played extra this game because Yuru got in foul trouble. I'm expecting her to play low 20s minutes, maybe push for like 24. She's averaging 2.3 rebounds on the season. She got 11 last game. So, I mean, take that for what you will. I'm lower on Talbot than the field is for sure. It is Emily Inksler Day. That is what I'm calling. If you're spending down for LA value, who would you rather, Burrell or Talbot? Between those two, I'd probably choose Talbot just because her minutes are more secure. So I'd go Talbot if you can, if you have the forward spot available. 7,100 guard, have Atkins at PG already, or should I pivot off Atkins? Let's see here. 7,100 guard. It's pretty tough. Yeah, I would probably make some pivots. I do like the Atkins play. She's going to be really low owned. I don't think many people are going to play her at all. So I just don't like that range. I would make a pivot. Are we avoiding the late game? I think like I wouldn't stack the late game, not with all this value in these early games. Like you might have like a fee or like DT or BG, like one of the studs in this late game, but there's no reason to play any of the cheaper plays in the late game at all. You might save for like one spend up, or maybe play a spend up and bring it back with another one. But it's just hard because New York, you like with Sloot and Laney out, like their offense is so condensed. Like it's Sabrina, JJ, and Stewie. That's their offense. That they're going to take 80% of the shots, and it's just really hard to pass that up. But that's why I think Fee is ridiculous leverage on the field. We get in the Uru smash for sure, probably. Like had all this value not opened back up, I was going to be just way overweight to the field on Uru because people were going to just be off of her. I wouldn't shock me if she just smashes. It wouldn't shock me at all. Arike or Sabrina? Arike for me. She's the best guard spin up. I mean, she's going to shoot. She's going to chunk it. Great matchup. Washington doesn't stop anyone. I mean, she shot 24 times against Chicago. Played 38 minutes. She looked hobbled, though. Like, she did not look full strength, but 16 three-point attempts. That's just ridiculous. The peripheral stats should go up some, but with her playing the three, they may not. But her scoring upside is it's just ridiculous. Like, her and Nat are going to dominate the usage on the offense. Like, I'm really high on Arike. I love the Dallas, like Arike, Nat, Sheldon. Like I think those are three of the better plays on the slate for sure. Is Howard a lock? She's pretty much a lock for me. I think I have 65%. So I will be well above the field, I would imagine. If she's not like 40 or 50% in the big tournament, like there's something wrong because she's 7,500 and she should be like 9,900 because of what she does for the team. She's going to play just massive minutes. Allen or Sheldon? Sheldon for me. Allen's just not the best fantasy point per minute player. And her minutes, like, while they should get a little bit of a tick up with Sutton out, I just trust like the minutes with Sheldon more. I think Sheldon's going to play like 32 to 34 minutes, and she's a good player. Last question, Stewie or Fee? Straight up salary, non-issue. Fee. Fee for me. I have like 70% Fee. I just think she's going to be way too low owned. I think most of the field is going to play their entire lineup in these first two games, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I think all the spend ups in this late game are going to be lower owned. You could have multiple late night hammers, but if all the New York like big three smash, you're in trouble, because there's people that are going to play all three of them with two value plays and like Nat Howard or Arike, and then you're just fighting an uphill battle that you probably can't win. So I'm just taking the risk. I just think this is a great spot for Fee. Dumbest question in the world, Sabrina or Griner? Sabrina for me. Her usage is just crazy. Like, let me see. The last game, her usage was 28.9. And then the game before that, it was 24.7. So she's averaging about 27% usage the past two games. Like, she's just taking so many shots. It's ridiculous. See if there's any overlay in anything. I'm going to have to get probably right after I get done live with the live stream here, I'm going to record the YouTube video so I can get it out. Freaking night golf tournament. Like, I won't get home until like 2 a.m. But when there's money to be made, there's money to be made. Let's see here. Hines Allen or Dolson? Dolson for me. Like, I'm not playing Mahisha Hines Allen. I just don't think she's going to play enough minutes. Like, when they showed a video of her warming up, and she did not look like she was going close to full strength. Like, she looked like she was struggling. Ari or Dolson, last one in. I think someone asked this earlier. I lean Dolson just with her upside. Because I don't think Mahisha Hines Allen is healthy. And if she's not, and she aggravates her groin injury, it's just going to mean Dolson, she's going to have to suck it up and play big minutes. What's going on? What's good? What's good? All right. Looks like the Queen of the Court contest field. No, it didn't. Pop back up. Might have to enter that. Sabrina Stewart or Arike and JJ. Oh. Arike and JJ. I love playing Arike. I think the New York Big Three are going to be probably the three most popular spend ups. And anytime you can get Arike a little bit lower owned than someone else, especially a guard, I like my chances with her. I don't think I'm going to enter it. Not much else out there. Not much else. Let's see here. I guess I could enter that. Nah. All right. I think we're good. I'm happy with that. There is lock. Let's see what some of this ownership is. That's what I want to see this. And then I'll get out of here so I can record the video for tomorrow and get it processing. This slate should be a blast. Like these are the slates that I like, when there's so much value that I mean, if you get it right, you're going to nuke. So my main lineup, I play, let's see, let me get it to pull up here. Hey, what in the heck? It wanted to load. All right, my main lineup, Enrique, this is in the big tournament. Enrique, 34%. Love that ownership. JC Sheldon, 17%. Love that ownership. Stewie, 44%. Nat Howard, 40%. Uh-oh. And Emily Ingsler, 20%. Oh, boys. If I'm right on Emily Ingsler, I'm going to make a lot of money today. I'm going to make a lot of money today. I just don't agree with that. Like they've already said, Misha Hines Allen is not healthy. I feel like she's only out there like so they have a third big. It wouldn't shock me if she plays like 10 minutes. Like this last game. Like she played, let's find her. She played 11 minutes. That's just bad. That is just bad. Sabrina is 70%. Oh my God. Yeah, Enrique was the play. Enrique was absolutely the play over Sabrina at that ownership. 100%. Ingsler's even less owned in the $20 or the $1.20 max. Nat is way less. This is wild. All right. Well, hopefully later on today we're all rich because if I'm right on Ingsler, a lot of the field is really going to be sad because I don't think there's another value play that can come close to what she's going to put up. If they weren't pulling my chain and Misha Hines Allen isn't like full go, but even if she's full go, what is she going to play 20 minutes? Like 22? Like, I mean, Ingsler's still going to play 20 minutes at least with the potential to play high 20s. So, good luck to everybody. Hope to see you at the top. Hope you let's pray to the gods that to the DFS gods that Emily Ingsler just nukes the slate for all of us. But I'll be live before the big 4 gamer tomorrow and see if we can't win some more money. But good luck, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.